What's up you guys, it's your girl Loverlee and I am back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a review on the Ubackdrop. If you haven't seen those ads all over Facebook and Instagram, then I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that company. But before we get started, if you aren't subscribed to the channel already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, and let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. But without further ado, let's get straight into this video. So I'm going to be starting with my round metal backdrop that I got from AliExpress, and I'll also leave the link for that in the description box below. Then I'm going to be covering that frame with this backdrop that I got from Ubackdrop. It's a microfiber fabric which is super easy to use, it's washable, and when you go on their website you'll be able to customize. You can add whatever image, whatever saying, anything you want on the backdrop, and it's super easy to navigate on your site. I'll also leave a discount code here so you guys will get some money off of your order. So the size of the backdrop I got is 2.5 meters, which is 8 feet, and that is the same size as my metal backdrop. So I tucked it under the stand of my backdrop because it was a little bigger than expected, but after I was finished adding all the balloons, I untucked it and you couldn't even tell that it was a little bigger. Colors I'll be using for this balloon garland is white and gold. I have white from Tuftex brand in 5, 11, 18, and 36 inches. And I'm going to be using gold accents and the gold chrome balloons that I got. They're from an Amazon brand. They're really good and I had no problem with them at all. I'll also leave the link for that in the description box below. I'm using these 5-inch balloons to make fillers for my balloon garland. To attach my fillers, I'm going to be using 260Q balloons. I'm going to be cutting the 260Q balloon in half and tying a cluster to each end of it. So guys, hear me out. If you do not have any 5-inch balloons in the colors that you want for your fillers, then you can go ahead and use this technique. I saw it on TikTok the other day and I was like, what? Why didn't I think of this? It's really amazing when you see exactly how I do it. But they basically inflate the 11-inch or 12-inch balloon, then let out some of the air and make a cluster of 2, and then put 2 of those double clusters together to make a cluster of 4. I saw it on TikTok. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen it. I don't remember the name of the creator, but if you do, you can leave it in the comment section below so somebody else can go and check out their channel. But I think this is an amazing technique. If you ran out of 5-inch balloons, or if you're trying to save some money, then I would definitely suggest doing this little technique. So even though this is not a balloon garland tutorial, I would definitely like to walk you guys through how I achieve the look of my balloon garland. So instead of using fishing lines or string, I'm tying each neck of the balloon together, and I think this way you get a more organic look. And when you use a fishing line or a string, your balloons tend to always end up in one straight line, but with this technique, tying each neck of the balloons together, you get a more, fluffy or poofy, organic balloon garland look. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. And then to attach like a big cluster to the balloon garland that I already put together, I'm going to be using 260Q balloons to attach those. And you guys will see exactly how I do it throughout this whole video. So to attach my balloon garland to the frame, I'm going to be using these 260Q balloons and then tying it onto the metal frame under the fabric, and then using it to tie my balloon garland onto the backdrop. And I thought the balloons being tied under the fabric will pull it off of the frame, but it really didn't. So that was really surprising to me, and I'm so happy that it all stayed together. Now I'm going to take my fillers to fill in all the spaces on my balloon garland. This wooden sign is from Amazon, and I will leave a link for it in the description box below because I was very impressed with how it held up throughout the whole thing. But I'm going to be attaching it to the fabric, and I'm going to be using needle and fishing line, and I'll show you guys exactly how I do that. You do not have to worry about it being visible because it's fishing line and no one will see it unless they're like super duper close to the backdrop. So I basically did like a sewing method. I used a fishing line and a needle and attach the sign to the backdrop, and I will give you guys like a real close-up of it later on so you guys will see that it does not show at all. So this is how the sign looks after I attached it using the fishing line. As you can see, you can't see it at all unless you're like super close, and even still you have to look really close to realize that it's attached using a fishing line. And also from behind you really can't see the fishing line either unless you're really close. So I would definitely recommend using that to attach your signage. And if you were curious, this is how the back of the backdrop looks. And this is where I use the 260 cube balloons to attach the garland, and as you can see, that's definitely not going anywhere. I also wanted to show you guys a backdrop after I removed the sign from it. These are the little tiny needle holes that I left, and after a couple hours or after you wash it, you won't be able to see those holes at all, but it is not visible unless you're super close. So this backdrop is perfect. Only problem I had was that I left it in the bag until I was ready to put it onto my frame, but for next time I'll definitely take it out a couple hours or a day before and lay it out or hang it somewhere so that it won't have these wrinkled lines. But it wasn't a lot of wrinkled lines, like it did not take away from my backdrop at all. It was still perfect. I loved it. Will definitely recommend. So if you guys want to order and want some money off, use the code in my description box, Loverlee10, to get some money off of your order. But if you like this video, let me know in the comment section below. Also, give this video a big thumbs up, and if you aren't subscribed to my channel already, why aren't you? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the fam. And like always, I will definitely catch you guys in my next video. Bye.